like it when the people I summon pull up. Definitely want to get some more O-line. I would really like to get this nigga too. But don't think we're gonna get him. Oh, I forgot I'm out for the season. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, number 11 Oklahoma.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Coach Venables told me before the game, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Oklahoma's offense will get the football first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Right on target last time out, completing better than
Right, how long you gonna stay up?
and a 300-yard day.
Huh? I said, how long you gonna stay up?
Snags a quick pass on the left.
Yeah, if I finish the season, you gonna stay up with me?
32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
At least 4.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Right back to it. Not
Oh,
much he
come
can do
on.
there. Does pick
Oh,
up
we need
2
run
to the
game.
34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Somebody make a play.
Scanning the field. It's
Somebody
Bentley.
make a play.
Steps away to find some
Oh
room.
my god.
At the 45 on his way. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting...
Oh, what the freak, bro.
Running inside the 20.
Good
He's
tackle.
finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Well, this offense watched their opponents struggle in their last game. They knew that there were some places they could try to attack, especially running the football, and they wasted no time. Opening drive, and they generated an explosive play.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Second down, he'll throw it. Dances away.
The sack.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in that 1st down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Come on, somebody get him.
And he
Come
runs it in
on,
for a
bro.
touchdown, Oklahoma.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul searching on the sidelines early.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run the option. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown Sooners. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43.
Are you talking to me, Mon? I actually can't hear you.
Wants to throw again.
Oh, this nigga, bro.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job
reading
the
SEC
pass,
after
and that's
this,
his
man.
2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They are seizing.
Is he saying something? Do I have him muted? No, I don't have him muted. I just don't hear him.
And taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Hand off from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward.
Can't run the ball now.
Gets 2. He's
Can't run the
down
ball.
at the
Can't do
21.
nothing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Has to get there to move the sticks. It's a fumble on the play. He recovers the fumble. Blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
There we go. That's a good run. Good run, Brandon.
Out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a
So
short
you
yardage on
don't
2nd
like the
down,
coach
it
cam,
makes
or you
play
don't like
calling
the
easy.
booth
Every
cam?
single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Soften them up with a run. Now to throw.
Niggas not blocking my ass off. Niggas, you were on defense. You're not blocking anything.
The 1st down, but a good gain on that. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Send the tight end in motion.
Somebody in the phone.
3rd down play from the gun.
Somebody.
Fires
Touchdown.
to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
There we go.
Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bueno. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking downfield, it's Bentley.
Get him.
Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game.
Just make a tackle.
2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Get them. There we go. Come on.
Able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it, fired complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Chucked it away just as he was hit.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to throw, it's Bentley. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back
can't get on the board.
Expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. Wants to throw it again. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give on the option. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio.
I don't think I'm calling bad plays.
We'll kick it away to start the second half. big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. On the move. Might have a chance. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Give to the back. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run the counter. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Bentley. Hauls it in. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO, it's complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Defense might bring the house here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of
And
threw
then
them out of
don't have
rhythm.
an offensive line
Guys,
and
this
compete,
offense
man.
is already
That's all
reeling
it
down
is.
multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Release to the back. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, you can see the mindset.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Sooners!
Huh? That was Oklahoma week. Yeah, right. We got 4 games left. And we're 4-4 right now.
reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Wolfpack. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Come on, we gotta get back in the win column.
Told me pregame, the ground game is crucial today. With the freshman quarterback, they know they can rely on their senior running back to attack. He is a great safety blanket. If they get in trouble with the quarterback, they can just hand it off. The ground game will be important. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we see the dangerous Braylon Russell, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Lofts one high indeed. Catch inside the 25. 10. Into the end zone.
So fast.
Touchdown Razorbacks.
And they talk about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
And this offense comes out 1st down, tries to run the football, no answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
We are garbage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Off play action on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's McClung. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. Nice move, creates some space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again.
There we go.
Maybe some room here. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive
Turn
play
up.
for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
Yeah, come on.
Defenses are scared out of their mind.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Off play action. Complete. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A great catch and run for 6.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense.
What did I do?
Really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated.
What did I do to those?
Rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back.
You talking about his 97 speed?
On the run, it's Russell. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
To the air, it's McClung. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
What a grab with one hand. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got.
Could be an alley. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Russell. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. changing into the field. Avoids pressure. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He leaves it with the
Oh, come on, Zo.
turning it on.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's some room. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Thomas. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab.
That nigga caught that.
And they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They just keep firing. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down
How
short
do we
game. Maybe a
not get
pickup
this
of
dude
3,
in
and
the
defense rallied to the
backfield?
ball in a hurry. Offense gets set for second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the...
Maybe a crease. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McClung. Makes the catch, it's Platt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in
nobody has
business.
food stamps.
Keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
We suck.
And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll give it on the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
From the red zone, looking for a space.
Take off, Seth. Take off, Seth. Take off, Seth. Take off, Seth. Yeah, that nigga's slow.
Stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The first and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on fourth
defense,
down,
I need to
they'll try
stop.
to put 3 on the board. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Running inside. It's Russell fighting off the defender. He stopped just a chain link.
Man, we gotta make a tackle on first contact, but that jump be killing us.
And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on second and inches. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Just feeds the running back. He breaks a tackle. Got a little grass.
What the heck?
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's 1 step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Third and long situation.
Somebody making a play.
I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
We have to score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Trash, bro.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game will officially be in the book shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep.
Oh, you got Chris wide open, man.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. On the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. To throw, it's McClung. Makes a catch. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Russell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver
All right,
it, and it'll
I'll
bring
take
up
it.
4th down.
Still need to
They'll send
stop.
out the field goal
Still need
unit.
to touchdown.
And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down.
Just can't
I need you to throw the ball, Seth. I need you to throw the ball.
At the 41. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Good, solid tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. It's
Like,
picked
what are
off.
you
That's
throwing,
number 10.
dog?
The number one objective for a
What are
defense
you
is to make
throwing?
the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's McClung. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Plucks it out of the air. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good timing on the quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. The play action fake. And it's picked off for the third
Nigga
time
sap
today.
garbage.
Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are under 500. At least people still want to come play football here. Two touchdowns, 11 picks. $2,600. Jacqueville is having an off season. All right, let's see if we can get back over 500, please.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Mississippi State's offense that has the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score. And he...
It's a seam wide open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one and got it down to the 23. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Wilson.
Oh my God.
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Spins away from the defense. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. After the run, now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Touchdown.
Wolfpack. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. There wasn't much much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
That's reeled in. It's Cotton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
Get there.
Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
You just love to see that from
I'll
the
take that.
quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on
I
the
won't
field.
sack,
When the
but
defense
I'll
wins
take
and
it.
nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
I mean, this guy has some serious guts from its own end zone. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Quarterback running on the draw. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
Hard-hitting tackle. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops the throw. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
There we go.
He's
Come on.
brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Creates a little space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, plenty for the first
Good
down.
catch.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Wolfpack will have first and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run.
Face mask.
They make the
Face
stop,
mask.
but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front.
Oh, there it goes.
Into the open. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
I get so sick and tired of seeing that animation.
Not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. To the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way,
Good throw,
shape, or
good
form.
catch.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. He's got it on the right. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts, they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Great coverage on that fourth down play.
Good.
Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Makes the catch and he's free.
All right, we're not good.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Here comes the heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. He's got it way down the field. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off the RPO, complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be
Come on, man. We can't get a 4th and inches, bro.
Makes a play. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He'll take it himself. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what...
Oh, good. Oh, come on, bro. You gotta stay in bounds.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Sean's still doing his thing.
To within 4.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
And he takes this from inside the 5. looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a little off. Incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try.
From 56.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Florida Gators.
Come on, man. Let's go get in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to it. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Trying the left side.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble.
Oh my gosh.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Running inside. It's Wilson. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He fields the punt in his own end zone. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager
There we go.
to come out here and make a play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Fires to the tight end.
1st
They've got
down.
enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football,
Here's a little room there. He now has 61 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 1st and goal for the offense. looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Lets it go to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback receiver.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll run it with Wilson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise the...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation.
Dribble got him
The
a sack.
defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Makes the catch at the 30. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play.
You just can't never win the game.
Offense set on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On third and long. No secret what he needs here. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback?
Let's go.
You've got fourth, you're in field goal
It's
range,
the dagger right here.
You've got the weapons to get one more completion.
It's the dagger right here.
So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Converts on fourth down. Still going.
Dang.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They're working that left side. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone.
This nigga is a
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We force the interception.
Takes it the other way. He's at
Wow.
the 50. The 30. Inside the touchdown Bulldogs. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him drive.
Got the game in our hands.
Make me look really good.
Just
Good
like
timing,
that.
Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, no mystery here. Third in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
And it's incomplete on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Looking down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field.
I think it's time we bring in the transfer quarterback, y'all.
There's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different
Oh, we got the middle linebacker. Oh, let's go. That's the #1 middle linebacker. Let's go. Nah, need the rest. Even though we suck. We are about to fail at all 3 of our expectations. Oh yeah, getting this dude would be huge. I wonder, is Sean up for the run for kicker of the year? He should be.